Hi, I'm here to talk about verbals. I know we already talked about verbals. This is kind of a review. Hopefully you'll understand it better después, after this. So infinitives, particularly, I want to go over right now. An infinitive is equal to the word to plus a verb in its basic form. So like to run, to feel, to walk, to be or not to be. Those are infinitives. If you add modifiers like adjectives or prepositional phrases, or you could add complements like predicate noun or a direct or indirect object, if you add those things, then it becomes an infinitive phrase. Here are 3 sentences with infinitive phrases. Their mission is to boldly go where no one has gone before. In that case, the words to boldly go where no one has gone before is not just the tagline to Star Trek, but it also is an infinitive phrase acting like the predicate noun in the sentence. Okay, all those words go together. This is the ticket to ride on the train to Pittsburgh. So, to ride on the train to Pittsburgh is the infinitive phrase. Now, how do you know if the words after to and the verb belong in the infinitive phrase or not? Again, it depends on what they do. So like in that sentence, on the train modifies ride, so it has to be part of the infinitive phrase. And to Pittsburgh tells which train, so it also has to be part of the infinitive because on the train is part of the infinitive. That's how you know. Do you feel well enough to go to school tomorrow? To go to school tomorrow is acting like an adverb. To go is the infinitive, and it's modifying enough. And then to school tomorrow is a prepositional phrase, and it's modifying go. So since it's modifying something that's in the infinitive phrase, then it's part of the infinitive phrase. Yeah, and if you just put to plus a verb, that's not an infinitive phrase. That is just an infinitive. If you put to plus a noun, like to school, that is not an infinitive at all. That is a preposition. So the word to has more than one function. These are the 3 kinds of verbals that we're studying this year: infinitive, gerund, and participle. We've already gone over those, but here's a nice little chart for you. I made one mistake on it, but I'll show you what it was. So the infinitive is formed with to plus verb, like I said above. It can act like a noun, an adverb, or an adjective. And here are an example. Here is an example of each. A gerund is a verb plus ing only if it's acting like a noun. Okay? So in this one, going there is the subject of the sentence. So it is a noun. If it's the subject of a sentence, the direct or indirect object, or the object of a preposition, then it is a gerund. If it's the main verb in the sentence, like I am going there, then the word going is the main verb, and it is not a gerund. Okay? So get that through your head. ING verbs can also be participles, present participles, and they act like adjectives, not like nouns, and not like the main verb in the sentence. The one not going is Raul. So in that sentence, not going modifies one, and it is an adjective because it modifies that pronoun. If I were to reword this, Raul is not going. In that sentence, going is the main verb, and it's not a participle or a gerund. Verb plus ed is acting like an adjective is a participle, and I forgot to put a sentence with a regular verb. I put 2 with irregular verbs. So, let's see. Answered for you, number 1 was easy. So, answered for you would be a participial phrase describing number 1. That's the first thing I thought of. Sorry about this. And then irregular verb, that's a past participle acting like an adjective. So here a past participial phrase. And hidden from view describes the subject Stacy. Hidden from view, Stacy watched the others. Okay, so if it describes the subject and does not tell what the subject is doing, then it is a participial phrase. So the main thing happening in this sentence is Stacy watched. Okay? Hidden from view is kind of the condition under which she watched. The cookie left on the counter is not what the cookie is doing. Okay? Left on the counter is the condition the cookie is in, or was in. Right. So hopefully that helps you with verbal phrases and verbals, and we will have some more pages to look at in our next meet to do with that, and we will also have more sentences with verbals. So get ready for that.